Hey guys, my name is Tommy. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about new players and how important they are to our game and how we can be more accommodating and more open to new people to our group, whether they might be somebody who's played RPGs for years and is just jumping in our group, or somebody who's brand new, never picked up a D20 in their entire life. These players are very, very important to us, especially if we play in small communities. Players can be at a premium. As players and as GMs, we often forget our most valuable resource is not our books, not our internet connection, not our minis. No, the most valuable resource we have is each other. Because without a group, we don't play. Our minis gather dust, our books gather dust. Nobody's having fun. If you have a new player coming, the number one thing I think you should do is have food. Even if you don't have a whole lot of money, just 50 cents for the vending machine, or if you play at a game store, 50 cents for a can of soda, something like that, will make people feel a little more welcome, make everything seem a little more friendly, especially if you've got a big group and here comes one person who knows nobody in the group, but like you met him in passing, and hey, yeah, sure, come on in, that kind of thing. I once joined a Pathfinder group, for example, that had 9 people in it, and I knew one person. So I show up to this game store and he's there and he understands these kind of things, and he's got a soda in each hand. He does this, hands them to me, and instantly I'm way more comfortable, which is good because I knew the system more than anybody there, and I was sort of there as kind of like a co-GM, teach people how to play, that sort of thing. Would have been way harder if I was running on this feeling of not hostility, but not openness either. Food and drinks can fix this. Another thing that's really important is, especially if this is a brand new player, or your game is a little more high-powered or rules-heavy than what this player may be used to, is to designate one of your players as the new player's buddy. We understand as the GM, it's your job to teach the rules and arbitrate rules disputes and stuff with the players, but you're super busy a lot of the time running 5 million things in the background, and if somebody has no idea what's going on, it can slow the game down. So what I do is I'll pick one of my players who's confident, knows what's going on, and I will have them, if this player has questions and I'm busy, have them handle it. I'll give them a little bit of extra experience at the end, or a little like preference on magic items they might find in random loot tables or something like that. It keeps the game going, especially if a new player is playing like a wizard, or like I said, maybe the system's a little more rules heavy and they're a little confused as to what they can and can't do. It's also super important for us as GMs to be very open to what this new player might want to do. Like I said before, our actions as GMs, especially if this player is younger or if this is their first time picking up a D20, they can influence not only whether or not this guy comes back for an extra session, but if they play this game moving forward in their life. So it's super important to be really open to what they want to do. That's not to say if they want to go party killing or, oh, we'll burn the village down hot. No, okay, there's a line. Don't let them cross it. But for example, I had somebody join a group about level 15 once, and he knew what he was doing in terms of RPGs, but he didn't have any, he wasn't invested in the campaign. What he did was he showed up with a little Nerf gun. We're playing Pathfinder and we have a map of the inner sea sitting behind me. He walks up to the map and he looks away and he just, I want to go here. And where that dart hit the board, that's where he went. As a GM, I can definitely say I worked my improv muscles that day, which is not a bad thing. But what would have been the bad thing would have been to tell him, no, you can't, you stay with the party. Let them figure out the world, let them put their feet in the water, let them dive in like this guy did. Nothing bad's gonna happen to them unless you're a terrible GM, and no, you don't go there, I kill you, ha. It helps them experience new things, and that's what RPGs are about. So if they wanna do this, great, let them. So that's all I have to say about that. If you have anything to add, throw it in the comments. Like and subscribe for more videos. We'll see you next time.